Alright guys, this one's going to be doing another review today, this one's going to be doing another Let's Chitchat video for today, this one's going to be doing another video, we're going to be going over some videos you can expect coming up on the channel this week, of course, we're going to go over some reviews and different stuff like that. So, hope you guys have had a fantastic week, we've had a lot of fun on the channel this week, we had a lot of reviews, we had the review for the brand new episode of It, Welcome to Derry, we had the Dispatch double finale review, which was awesome, that was a really great finale of Dispatch, we had Pluribus episode 3, we had some news today about, or a few days ago, that From wrapped up filming for Season 4. We had Walking Dead discussion videos this week, lots of Walking Dead discussion videos, some Stranger Things content, and we had a few trailer reactions as well. We had the trailer for Fallout Season 2, which looks fantastic. That's about a month away, roughly. And then we also had the Mario 2, Mario Galaxy movie trailer, which we also reacted to on the channel as well. So yeah, no, lots of crazy stuff going on, and lots of good trailers this week. Lots of good trailers. And we are now kind of approaching the latter half of the month, which means that the reviews are going to get kind of crazy on this, back half of the year here, because there is so many things coming out. I honestly have such a hard time even remembering how many things are happening. So, tonight we're getting started with It, Welcome to Derry, episode 4. Now, the review for that will be out tomorrow morning, sharp. That'll be episode 4 of It, Welcome to Derry. Such a good series, man. Such a good series. I can't wait for episode 4. This series has been fun. Action-packed, horror-based, very scary, and really good characters, really good sets, and good lore for the It franchise. It's been a fantastic show. So that'll be the first review we get done this week, is It, Welcome to Derry episode 4. You can expect that on the channel tomorrow, which we'll be covering, and I look forward to seeing that episode. Now, on a Tuesday, I'm going to actually shoot to do this time, because I was planning on doing it this week, but it got kind of sidetracked with a few other things. We're going to review Lost Season 4. That's going to be a big one, Lost Season 4. We're going to be covering that on the channel. We're also going to be having, of course, on Wednesday, of course, I plan to do a full Dispatch Season 1 full season review. That is something I want to do to get one more week out of Dispatch. I want to cover the whole season now and give a rating for the season overall, so you can, of course, stay tuned for that. I know some people kind of waited for Dispatch. I heard some people kind of did it this way, where they actually didn't play Dispatch up till this point. They wanted to let the whole season be out, and then they just binged it, basically. So if you binged it over the last few days, definitely let me know what you think about it, because Dispatch is absolutely fantastic. And such a good game. So that's a really, really cool one as well. Now, we've also got, on Thursday, I plan to probably, as long as the schedule kind of aligns, I'm going to finally be reviewing Ghost of Yote. That's now finally when I can do it, because there's an open slot there that I can finally fit that one in. So Ghost of Yote, I do plan on reviewing this week. Now, in terms of Friday, we're going to have Pluribus episode 4 of Pluribus. Yeah, that's going to be episode 4. So that should be exciting as well, too. Been a very, very fun series. Vince Gilligan's been challenging us in many different ways with that show, and it's been a very fun journey so far. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing where it goes next, and, well, Vince Gilligan's a great writer, and so far I've been enjoying the series. I think it's been very good. Very exotic. It's definitely different from anything I've seen. But, again, that's good. You want uniqueness. You don't want everything to feel the same, and this show genuinely does feel very different from anything we've reviewed on the channel. So, yeah. Very fun stuff there. Now, obviously, we're also going to have this Friday coming up. We're going to have World Gone Mad Season 5, Episode 4, which we'll be talking about here in just a few minutes, but I want to go over a few other things first. We have Rockstar that announced this week, a few updates. We have Rockstar that announced this week that we're going to be getting a remake, a remaster of Red Dead 1, a re-release of Red Dead 1, which I'm thinking about reviewing, because honestly, I have not covered the Red Dead franchise on the channel, which I really should. I really should, because, I mean, it's an incredible franchise, incredible characters, incredible story, one of the best out there, honestly, in my opinion. So, I might actually do a game review for Red Dead 1 and Red Dead 2. If that's something y'all would be interested in, we could do a breakdown for, talk about, all that stuff. I think it'd be kind of fun. It's definitely one of Rockstar's best. I'd say objectively written, it is better than GTA, which I know would ruffle some feathers. I think writing-wise, it is better, but I find GTA is more fun to play. That's that's what I'd say. GTA is more fun in the gameplay element, but Red Dead's more fun in the story element. That's kind of how I'd look at it. But yeah, they're doing another remake re-release of Red Dead. Rockstar, I know some people have been kind of frustrated with them lately because, of course, like, they delayed GTA 6 again. They're doing a remake of, a game that they've re-released a good few times now. And obviously, they're kind of ignoring, a lot of their fans' requests. I'm not too upset with Rockstar because I get the struggle that they're under right now. Plus, we have a new GTA Online update as well, which we're going to be covering that on the channel as well too. Because I'm presuming this is the final GTA Online update. I could be wrong, but it sounds like it could be. And I don't know if you guys have heard the rumors, but it sounds like they're gonna be giving us like mansions and stuff in this final GTA update. So it should be pretty cool. It should be, but at the same time, we'll have to see, But that's the big thing going for them right now is the update in December for GTA Online. GTA Online, though, I know a lot of people have abandoned it. I get it. I genuinely do because they've definitely let it drag on for a good while. So I understand that completely. Now also on top of everything else, we also have in the zombie franchise, we have Zombieland 3 that apparently is aiming to release a third movie, Zombieland 3, in around about 2029. So Zombieland, if anybody hasn't seen that, it's a fantastic comedy, slash zombie genre movie. It's hilarious. You got Woody Harrelson that leads it, Emma Stone, and a good few others. And it's a really, really fun franchise. They've released 2 movies, and each one, I notice, is 10 years apart. The first one was 2009, the second one was 2019, and now it looks like this one is going to be in 2029, which I've heard rumors that this is the last one. This is a trilogy of films, and it will conclude with the third one in 2029. So you guys can bet I'm going to review that. Zombieland is a fun movie series. I really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun, and it's definitely one of my favorites that's out there for sure. It's really, really fun. Now, again, we also found out that From is going to be wrapped up now and releasing in early 2026, the From series, the From horror series that we have. Now, this is great because obviously, this is one of my favorite shows on right now. It's been a good while that this one's been on break, so I'm looking forward to seeing this. Probably in like March or April, as I mentioned in one of my videos this week. I think it's going to be something like that. But again, we'll have to see. Now, not this week, but early next week, we're also going to have Stranger Things Season 5, Volume 1. So that's another massive thing you can expect on the channel coming up. Stranger Things is going to be releasing in fragments. There's going to be one section, Volume 1, the first 4 episodes on Thanksgiving. Then there's going to be, of course, the next batch on Christmas, and then the final series finale event on New Year's Eve / New Year's Day. So that'll be crazy as well, too. So that's the release schedule for Stranger Things. We're getting close. I've been seeing promos everywhere and trailers and everything like that, sneak peeks and what have you. I'm looking forward to it. It looks really good. It looks really, really good. It looks like a fun time, and I'm hoping it ends good because I feel like they've been building this up in a good way. I feel like all the trailers look good and everything's kind of lined up for it to be good, so I'm rooting for it genuinely to be really good. But yeah, that's the plan there. So Stranger Things won't be this week, but it'll be next week. And that'll be probably like the biggest show we review next week. So that's kind of why I'm getting Ghost of Yote done this week. I'm going to get Lost Season 4 done. I want to get some of these big reviews that I had planned done this week because next week is going to be big for Stranger Things. So that's kind of the plan there. So expect a lot of reviews this week. Like I said, the plan is Welcome to Derry first. Then we're going to be doing Lost Season 4. Then we're going to do a Dispatch Season review. Then Ghost of Yote. And then Pluribus Episode 3, and then, of course, World Got Mad Episode 4 of Season 5. Now, in terms of Walking Dead discussion videos this week, we're going to continue with those. Walking Dead discussion videos, been doing those, of course, pretty much every single day. We've been updating y'all on some Walking Dead news and stuff like that. Walking Dead's been rather quiet, but we did get a few pieces of news this week. We had JDM telling us that Season 3 of Dead City is going to be the best season, apparently, which is kind of interesting. I mean, I hope he's right, but at the same time, it's, it's hard to gamble with that one. So it's a gamble in general for him to say that, because I think you guys made a really good point in the video I made a few days ago about that. He said the same thing about Season 2. You know what I'm saying? We saw how Season 2 turned out. So you never know full on. You never know 110%. But, at the same time, we'll have to see. You never know what's going to happen. So, yeah. That's the plan there. So that's Walking Dead videos, more Walking Dead discussion videos. I will probably try to squeeze in a Q&A this week as well, because I didn't do one this week. Just got sidetracked with so much other content. But this week, you guys should expect that for sure. Well, let's get into, of course, World Gone Mad. So we have World Gone Mad, episode 3 of season 5 that aired, of course, this week. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the episode. I had some pretty crazy reactions from y'all from this one. I won't really go into anything major because I don't want to spoil the episode for anybody, but there were some twists and there were some turns this episode. We very much gave you the reality of what's going on this season. This episode kind of gave you the breakdown. So definitely enjoy this one. It's a really fun episode. It's a crazy episode. It's spectacle-wise, it's definitely our biggest of the first 3. There's so many different things going on, and there's blizzards and shootouts and just craziness. It's crazy. So definitely check it out if you're interested in that. I worked very hard on this episode. This one kind of felt like a Prison Break, you know what I mean? It kind of felt like Prison Break in a way, if you've seen that show. You know, it kind of felt like Prison Break meets the apocalypse, meets a bit of a sci-fi type stuff. It's kind of a mixture of those things, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the vibe for this episode. Really fun, though. We had a lot of fun making it. Well, now we got episode 4 coming up this week, which, really looking forward to giving you all this episode. I have made a post, of course, officially yesterday, confirming that we have 5 episodes in this first half of the season, which means we have 2 more episodes left to go after episode 3. Episode 4, A Rockstar's Rebellion, and episode 5, the first half finale, which is titled Ballad of the Dead. So we got A Rockstar's Rebellion next week coming up, and then we got a Ballad of the Dead, episode 5. So then we're going to be on break for the holiday season, and then enter the new year. You will be getting Volume 2 at some point in the new year. So that's the plan there. We are still actively working right now on Volume 2. We're deep into production, so that is the plan there. We're kind of just working on that right now. But while you wait on your holiday season, we're also going to have the Prey Season 4 to hold you up. So we're still going to have World Gone Mad content consistently releasing all the time. So that's the plan there. World Gone Mad is not going away for a while, because when this season ends, we're going to have the Prey on for a good while as well. And then, of course, eventually Volume 2. And then, as you guys know, next year we're going to have History of a World Gone Mad coming out, the anthology series. And obviously more Season 5 and so many other different things. We have a lot of different World Gone Mad content coming for y'all next year. So, yeah, that's the plan there. But as for episode 4, all I can really say about this episode is we're going to see a bit more of the character perspectives that we haven't seen yet. Episode 4 is going to give us a lot of knowledge on some of the insides of Ziltramite and kind of what's going on. The biggest thing I can tease about it is that we are going to see what it's like having to kind of, live the life the way that you don't necessarily want to, but the way that they want them to. And we're going to get to see a lot of stuff going on there. There's a lot of different stuff, obviously called Rockstar's Rebellion. We're going to see a little bit more of Mr. Johnson and what he's up to, of course, and lots of, different stuff going on. That episode 4, is very packed. It's an episode 4, if you're curious on it, is an hour and 26 minutes. That's right, another hour and a half. So, we're back with another hour and a half episode. As I promised to y'all, and I made this promise months ago, every episode you see this half season is long. It's almost movie length sometimes, and it's big. And I'm making good on my promise. I don't promise y'all that if I don't mean it. This season has movie length episodes. And that's going to continue for the next 2 episodes. So, I know some people have said, they're like, Dan, these episodes are crazy lengthy. And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, that's what I promised y'all. I will say, though, this is a limited time thing. So enjoy it for the next 2 episodes. Because after that, the episode lengths will go back to more your normal, 40, 50-minute length that you're kind of used to for World Gone Mad these days. But for this half, to introduce Ziltramite and to show all these characters and to show all this lore that we're giving y'all and all this backstory and all these crazy action scenes, I kind of told myself, I was like, yeah, this season has to be longer. This first half has to be longer than I initially expected. And I'm happy with how it turned out, but it's definitely been a working process. It's been a long process. Like, I've been filming that first half of the season actively for almost a year. Like, almost a year, roughly. Not totally a year, but it's been about since, March that we had episode 1 done, and we just went from there, and every month or 2 we'd have an episode done because it took us so long to make each episode. So I'm glad you guys have been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun, and I look forward to the next 2 weeks to get y'all's reactions to episode 4 and 5. But I want to share an exclusive clip of episode 4 right now. Check it out.
Dave says, I know. but I want you to get everybody together. Everybody listens to you. You're approachable, very approachable. That's a compliment to you, Ashley. No wonder you're Lincoln's sister. Ashley smiles and Dave says, "There's a party going on tonight, and I'm sure you've been hearing. They're celebrating the lives of the fallen soldiers today. But I'm asking you to make sure that you don't drink there. None of our people do. I want all of our heads clear-minded and looking at every single detail we can. After that, I want everybody to meet here." He shows her a place, and he says, "You know where that is?" Ashley says, "Yeah, I think so." Dave says, "All right, after my patrol, after the party's done, I want everybody that we know you can get to meet us there. Can you do it?" Ashley says, "Of course." Dave says, "All right." As he gets up and she says, "Hey, if you don't mind me asking, what changed after all this time?" He looks at her and he says, "The leadership of the West family. Without the West family, I'm a goddamn mess. Something about you people always keeps me alive, despite everything. And despite all the times I should have been dead, you people just have a way about you." He walks away as we see Ashley look slightly worried on what they're gonna have to do next.
Oh man, so we got some discussions going down. Dave and Ashley, of course, are working on a plan. Obviously, Ashley at first was kind of like not so sure about the place. Now she seems like she wants to get out, and well, we know Dave wants to. It's just a matter of how he's going to do it, obviously, because his daughter and everything else going on. So it's definitely a crazy situation. We've caught up to the timeline now, so we're kind of full speed ahead, which is interesting. And we will see a little bit of what's going on with Dave and kind of what he does going forward, because Dave always has a plan. He's always got something up his sleeve, but this has definitely been the most challenging time for him to be able to do anything, really, because there's so much leverage being held against him that he really doesn't know how he's going to go about these certain things, you know what I mean? So it's pretty crazy. But anyway, let me know your thoughts, post your comments down below. Look forward to all the reviews this week, guys. It Welcome to Derry, Dispatch full season review, Lost, Ghost of Tsushima, Pluribus, and a bunch of other stuff. World Guy Mad episode 4 this week, Walking Dead discussion videos, Stranger Things discussion videos, all that fun stuff is going to be coming up this week. So, if you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe button to miss any of the videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official, Underscum Guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected, every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.